Yep. Go to camera one first. Hey. Opening out.
Welcome to DTV. I'm Simon Prendergast, bringing you the news on campus and beyond for Thursday, April 13th, 2023. The police have arrested 2 people for fraud last Wednesday, April 5th. Durham police received a call from a woman. Durham police received a call from an insurance company on West Knee Road South and Farrell Street in Ajax. The employee who called told police that 4 men were attempting to renew a counterfeit check with another counterfeit check. Before officers arrived at the insurance office, 2 of the men fled the area. When police reached the scene, the other 2 men were arrested. One of the suspects was released on an undertaking. 43-year-old Adnan Nawaz has been charged with 43 offenses, including possession of a forged passport and an attempt at over $5,000. He has been held a bail hearing. Several Durham residents are included as suspects charged in a long-running gun smuggling investigation. 9 Durham region residents local to Whitby, Pickering, and Ajax are over 40 other suspects facing charges following an investigation in which Toronto police seized an arsenal of illegal weapons. The Durham police worked alongside the OPP, the Canadian Border Services Agency, and the United States Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Fire, and Explosives. This investigation led to 422 charges, as 42 suspects, seizure of several guns, ammunition, body armor, and drugs, as well as $184,000 in cash. Coming up next, we'll go to Jenna, covering a story about the finals here at the college.
It's currently exams here at Durham College, and students are scrambling to get any unfinished assignments done and handed in. Along with that, we have students studying for exams in all hours of the day, as finishing up any big assignments they have been given. We talked to a Durham College student to see he's handling his workload.
It's been it's stressful. It's been busy, lots of work, but kind of glad it's going to be over soon. I want to be inside. I want to go outside and do things, but have to study and get ready for my exams. All assignments are basically done. I have one left, but I have a couple exams and big assignment left. Excited for the start though.
It is understandable how this weather can be making students lose motivation, but they just need to stick through it. The end is in sight. We wish all of you the best of luck on your assignments. For TV News, I'm Jenna Hogg.
Next up, I had another story from Owen on gun violence awareness after a shooting at a local high school.
Gun violence is overtaking schools at an alarming rate. In 2023, there were 14 school shootings. In 2022, there were 51 in the U.S. alone. In 2022, Canada suffered 4 school shootings. On March 31st, 2023, a 16-year-old man brought a replica firearm into St. Mary's Cathedral. Police were called and rushed over to the school within 5 minutes. The 16-year-old was quickly apprehended and placed into custody. The student now faces charges including possession of a weapon dangerous to public peace. Today, I'm going around campus asking students how safe they feel with the growing gun violence issue.
There is a lot of violence in the neighborhood I'm living in right now.
Well, it's a problem that's to be solved. Honestly, I don't think government's doing enough to actually put an end to this.
I say it's a really good thing because, again, we do have to think about the future, and to know that it would reduce these of like gun violence in general, in schools. I say it's a good thing, so I'm all for it.
After talking to a few people today, it is reassuring to see that they all think that gun violence is a major issue and should be addressed. For DCTV News, I'm Owen Loudon.
Coming up next, a story of Durham College open house with Ronnie.
Durham College's spring open house was a huge success this year with a record turnout of over 2,000 visitors. On Saturday, April 1st, both B and Durham College campuses held their spring open house at a record turnout of over 2,000 people. The open house consisted of multiple different activities, such as guided tours around the school in multiple different events. The tours were with students who answer any questions you may have. Along as with this, you would be visiting recreation buildings, the gyms, libraries, and what else you could find around campus. For the first time, Durham College had a bus tour, which could take you to the Cooperative Education Center or the ICE Center.
You know, first time on campus today, open house. The director was very helpful today, teaching me how to get all around the school. Very big place, and not really good with directions. But it's definitely on my list of top places to go. Probably top 3.
There were demonstrations by student staff on how to apply for college, along with even more engaging demonstrations from the firefighter program and the cosmetic engineering program. The president of the college, Laviso, was in attendance, along with Executive Dean Rebecca Milburn. All in all, it was a great open house, and we all hope to see some faces come September. For DCTV News, I'm Ronnie Watkinson.
For those boating without a boat, a new app is coming to Durham. Starting May 1st, the boat sharing app known as Skippery will be making its debut at several GTA locations. The app is going to allow members to book through the service, allowing for a boating experience without to store it. Its members will be able to rent a boat at 10 spots around the lake area. This service is said to be for experienced and newcomers, offering training for those new to boating. This service opened May 1st this year. Now, something a little funny from the city of LA. The former California governor, mostly known for his acting role as the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, had been fed up with a pothole that was disrupting traffic and decided to do something about it. Arnold filled the pothole on video being thanked by drivers using the road. Unfortunately, this one good deed doesn't go unpunished. As it turns, the pothole was actually an important gas service trench. Coming up next, we have Ronnie with a story about the open house. I just read this. Oh no, that was so That's our wrap up on the news that we have for you today. Next up, we head over to Anthony, bringing you hottest highlights in the world of sports.
Thanks, Simon. The quarterfinals of the IIHF Women's World Championship begin with the Team Canada taking on Sweden. Canada is playing great so far in the tournament, which is being hosted in Brampton. The team has won all 4 of the 3 Premier League games, including a 4th win over the main rival, the United States. Sarah Fillet was the top scorer in the preliminary round with goals and 7 points in the first games. Philip Poulin, Sarah Derner, and Blaine Turnbull have also had impressive performances. Canada is hoping for a 3-peat victory after winning the gold the last 2 years. The Canada-Sweden games start today at 5 p.m. currently on TSN. The Toronto Raptors to the Chicago Bulls last night with a final score of 1-5 and eliminating the team from the NBA contention. Despite a fourth quarter to 12 lead, Toronto failed to get in, largely because of disappointing free throw performance. They made just 18 of 36 shots from the line. That was the most the team has missed since 1987. While the Raptors were outplayed by the Bulls, spectators also gave some of the credit to the 10-year-old daughter of Chicago Star player DeMar DeRozan. Dyer DeRozan screamed loudly where Toronto was on the free throw line, leading fans to the dub her an honorary MVP. Next, we have another report women's lacrosse at Vassals.
Here at Wales Field, near Durham College, there's simply a game of lacrosse going on. High school teams from all over the Durham region. There are a lot of teamers here, and with the pleasant weather right now, I'm pretty sure it's fun to play outside. Many people here are watching their friends or family members play. The Vasos Field has already hosted a number of provincial and national events, including the 2019 Women's Lacrosse Championship and 2019 Men's Soccer National Championship. The facility serves as the home venue for Durham Lords men and women's soccer, and it also serves as a practice space for the men's and women's rugby team. Right now, as said, there's a women's lacrosse game going on here. Let's see what one of the team members has to say about the game and their schedule for the upcoming matches. I asked some of the players how they're doing and how the tournament is going, and a little bit about this as well. Let's see what they have to say.
I play with Donald Day Wilson. We have a tournament here today for high school lacrosse. This is just a one-day thing. We play 4 games. We played Holy Cross so far and Halton High School. We're back here next Wednesday, the following day for our regular season games, and then here late May for Wausau.
You can come here at Vasos Field, right next to Durham College, where you can catch the teams live next Wednesday. And we wish them the best of luck for the next one. For DCTV, I'm Ananya Gupta reporting from Oshawa.
This week in the UEFA Champions League, Manchester City trumped over Bayern Munich score of 3-0. And Benfica Lisbon fell 0 to Inter Milan on day. On Wednesday, AC Milan beat Napoli 0, and Real Madrid defeated Chelsea FC 2-0. Next week, Chelsea hosts Real Madrid for the second, and AC Milan visit Napoli on Tuesday. Inter Milan is taking on Benfica Lisbon at home, and Munich looks to try and come back against Manchester City at the Allianz Arena on Wednesday. The Toronto Maple Leafs take on New York Rangers tonight for their last regular season game before they face the Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round of the NHL playoffs. The Maple Leafs are coming off a 4-3 win on Tuesday against the Lightning. The NHL play on Monday, April 17th, with Mitch Marner is trying to reach 100 points in regular season play, but the Leafs are most likely going to rest their star players. Now we have William's story about how are balancing sports and studies.
As the NHL playoffs are set to begin early next week, young fans will be eager to throw their jerseys and cheer for their favorite team on the way to a Stanley Cup championship. But for students, exams are fast approaching, and it's important they manage their time as they finish the school year. I spoke to D student Anthony to see how he was figuring it out.
I'm cheering for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm really looking forward to the playoffs. Hoping this year that they can really get past the first round. The way I balance schoolwork and the Maple Leaf playoffs and NHL hockey is by during dinner time is usually when the Leafs are playing around 7:00. So I'll do my homework day or I'll do it after the game. But when I'm in, I gotta focus on the Leafs.
Now, procrastination is a huge issue this time of year, especially with the warm, wet, televised sports. It's easy for students to lose focus. So it's good to see that everyone can recognize work comes before play,
every. From Oshawa for DTV, I'm Liam Stamp.
That's our wrap up on sports. Next, let's hear from Colin for the latest info in the world of entertainment.
Thank you, Anthony. Opening up today's entertainment news, Celine Dion has just released a new song titled Love Again. The song comes after Celine's acting debut and her song since her neurological disorder diagnosis, putting her career on hold after she had cancer dates, citing multiple muscle spasms. Celine is set to appear as a supporting role in a romantic comedy titled Love Again. She also released 5 additional songs to be used for the movie. Again is set to hit theaters on May 12th. Other news, British Columbia artist and University of Victoria professor Kelly Richardson and her artwork were featured in a music video from Metallica's new song, 7 Seasons. Richardson, who grew up as a Metallica fan, said she's very excited to use her work as a debris-filled field of crystals and diamonds was illustrating the extinction crisis that we are currently in the midst of. Kelly also says she's excited to show her son, who is also a Metallica fan, and inspire him and students. The new Scream movie came out March 10th, 2023. A lot of people have said that the movie blew them out of the water. There was a very strong plot to it, and it expands upon the development of the brand new characters that were introduced in the last film, Scream 5. Also, a lot of people were excited. Jenna Ortega acting in this movie because she is a great up-and-coming actress and pretty well in this movie. Next up, we have Susan on a an event that was up for small business.
Today at Durham College at the Center for Collaborative Education was an event held for students looking to start small businesses grow. We have a professor from the program here to tell us a little bit more about the event.
It's an event called Onpalooza. It's put on by our second-year entrepreneurship students, where, as you can see, around here they have their trade show here with the products they had a panel of outside business people we spoke to give tips and hints for graduating students that are looking to start business one day.
Many booths set up by different Durham College students, and I'm here with a student whose small business, Shay Shimmer, set up for people to check out.
So I'm actually part of the Small Business and Entrepreneurship Bridge program here at Durham College. So essentially what I want to do is come and shea butter that I've been using with fun scents that are sensitive friendly also, that people can enjoy. It's a difficult process since I do everything myself, from the packaging, the formulation, everything. But with the sense of the program, the skills that we've learned. So they can find us on Instagram at shay.shimmers.
Now the entrepreneur students got a chance to show off some of their ideas for their small businesses, and they had a chance to learn a little bit more about what it takes to start a small business themselves. I'm with DCTCT. Back to the newsroom.
Florida artist named Rod released a new song 2 weeks ago called Fight the Feeling. It was a nice change compared to his other music. He was also way more upbeat in the song, and it had a much faster pace, which is a nice change. The song had 17.4 million US streams within the first week. It was number 2 hip-hop charts as well. Fight the Feeling also Billboard Top 100 after 2 years. The music video for the song got released a day later, and it currently set at 7 million views already. And that's all we have for your entertainment news now. Let's move on to 5-day weather forecast. And the mic just fell out. However, that is okay because I'm going to now dangle around through my shirt. There we go. I'll just carry the mic around like this. And you scrolled way too far down. Could you scroll up? You absolute gem. But I'm happy summer weather is here for the next few days. So the high of 24 going down to 7 tonight. Only to go up 25 tomorrow, down to 11 Friday night. Saturday, mix of sun and cloud at 20 degrees, a low of 10 degrees. Sunday has a chance of showers with 21 degrees high and more showers. Likely with a low of 7. And Monday, we go back single digits with a high of 9 and a low of 1. Chance of showers and possibly snow. Got Canadian weather. That's everything for your 5-day forecast. Now let's go back to Simon at his desk.
Thanks, Alan. This has been your news broadcast for Durham College. This has been your news broadcast on campus and beyond. Make sure to check out this on Twitter at DC Broadcasting, or check out for website at dctv.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.